Okay, Thursday. What a beautiful day to shred some body fat and make some gains. So, we're starting off this video in the kitchen. I'm gonna show you what I'm cooking. What I've cooked. This is some ground turkey breast, and right here I got some rice. 50 grams of rice, raw weight rice, and 300 grams of raw weight turkey breast. So yeah, that's my pre-workout meal, and right here we got my post-workout meal. I know it doesn't look the best, maybe because of the lighting or whatever, but yeah, this is cream of rice with some whey protein, Himalayan pink salt, cinnamon, and blueberries. To be exact, 80 grams cream of rice, 80 grams blueberries, and 70 grams of whey. I just wanted to test things out and I lowered my protein just a little bit. Usually I was eating like 320 grams of chicken breast. I dropped it to 300. And I was eating about 80 grams of whey, isolating my meals, and now I dropped it down to 70 grams. Just to see, if there will be any changes. Because I think I was eating really a lot of protein and I think I don't need that much. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I just want to see, if it helps me drop a little bit more of body fat, but still allows me to keep all the tissue that I've built over these past few months of bulking, whatever. So yeah, man, let me get this set up on a plate, and I will catch you guys in a second. Okay, hopefully this angle is pretty good. So this is the finished product: rice, turkey, and a little bit of low-calorie ketchup. So this is my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna eat this, make my intra-workout shake, and after that I'm just gonna head to the gym, man. Get to the gym, walk for 20 minutes on a treadmill, get in the zone, do a little bit of abs. I've been slacking on ab training, so over the past couple of sessions I made a change. I started training abs at the start of my sessions because later on, when I'm exhausted after a training session, I just don't feel like training abs, and yeah, man, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to slack with it, so I just make myself do it at the start when I get to the gym, and then I don't skip it. I don't skip it ever. So yeah, that's another tip for you guys. If you have a body part that you need to train and you don't feel like training, let's say for example your calves are lacking or your abs, and you always leave them at the end of your sessions, try doing them at the start of your session so you don't skip them at the end. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna catch you guys at the gym, and yeah, that's it. Let's see what the first exercise of the day will be. Okay, so the first one today for chest, back deck. I'm gonna do 2 sets here. I already did my warm-up, like five warm-up sets, yeah. And now I'm ready for my first working set, which will be 8 to 12 reps. After this one, I'm gonna drop off a little bit of weight and aim for like 12 to 15 reps. So get the pecs pumped up, get them warmed up and ready for incline barbell. I think will be the second movement of the day, just so I get a little bit of shoulder stimulus also in there. Okay, let's go, man. Let's go. I don't feel like training today at all, but yeah, yesterday I had a day off, so no excuses. I need to train today. It's just one of those. It's just one of those days where, out of nowhere, you start feeling lethargic, and you don't feel. You feel like your energy storage is completely empty, and that's how I felt right up until I went to the gym. I mean, right up until I went to the gym, I felt fine. I was cooking my meals, I did my cardio, everything, was going pretty smooth. And then once I got to the gym, I'm like, whoa, what the hell, man? But yeah, I just need a couple of working sets, get the blood moving through my veins, through my muscles, into my muscles, and then everything gets easier, you know. Just don't, you know, if you ever feel this way, go to the gym. Still go to the gym, you know. I mean, go to the gym if you are pretty recovered, and if you already had your rest days and everything, and then you don't feel like going to the gym, just go to the gym, give a couple of sets a try, you know, do 2-3 sets, and maybe you will feel better. If you don't feel better, hey man, you can just go do 2 sets and go home. But for me, most of the times when I feel like this, I just need a couple of sets and boom, I'm back in the zone, I'm training. Let's go. Okay. Okay. First working set. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 warm-up sets here. Empty bar, 1 plate, player and a half, 2 plates, and now I'm ready for my first working set, which will be 2 plates per side. This is not the most amount of weight that I've done on this exercise, but you know, considering the fact that I've just did 2 heavy working sets on a pec deck, this is still pretty solid weight for me, in my opinion. But we all know, man, weight doesn't matter. I mean, weight matters and it doesn't matter. What matters the most is how much tension can you put on the muscle, and how much muscle fibers and how much motor unit recruitment can you activate during your lift. Sometimes more weight means less muscle activation because you're using other muscles to help you lift that weight and your form suffers. So yeah, always man, perfect your form, try to find that perfect form, and then do a couple of working sets, get in the zone. And when you got a perfect form, then you can, you know, play with it a little bit, increase the weight, do sloppier form, let's say 80% perfect here and there. But yeah, most of your training, I think, should be executed with a proper form. But still, that doesn't mean that there's no place for some heavy ass lifting and throwing weights around here and there, man. If you enjoy that, do that, man. Honestly, there are no rules. I'm just giving you my opinion and my views on things. Okay, let's go.
Up. There. Right.
Nice. Okay. Next, I would call this an flat dumbbell press. Even though it has a slight incline, I've set it up this way because when I set it up so it's completely flat, I feel like I'm hanging by my legs, you know. I feel like I'm upside down. I feel like it's a little bit of a decline press. So yeah, I don't like it, but I think this will work. 2 sets here, same thing like I did on the incline barbell. First set, aim for like 8 to 12, 6 to 10, 6 to 10 I would say, and then second set 8 to 12, 8 to 15, somewhere in that range. Today I ain't doing any drop sets, no intensifiers, nothing, because I feel like I'm weaker just a little bit. So yeah, I don't want to force it. You know, there are those days when you need to, where you need to be smart and know not to push yourself into a, not to dig yourself a even deeper hole that you can't recover from. So yeah, today's workout will be pretty short. After this, maybe a couple of flies, and honestly I think that's it, man. Only chest, strictly chest today, and yeah. Whew. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Last one for chest today. Two sets right here. Both will be like 8 to 12. And that's it. Workout is done. Whew. Maybe I will go and do a little bit of forearms or something extra. But yeah, let's just do this, and then we'll think about what's next later. Okay. Boom. Done. Abs, chest, and just a touch of shoulders. I did 4 sets on machine, side laterals, 4 shoulders, and that's it. For abs, I did 4 sets, 4 supersets, regular sit-ups for the upper abs, and then some leg raises for the lower abs. And yeah, for chest, what was it? 8 sets? Yeah, 8 for chest, 8 for abs, 4 for shoulders. Even though I felt off a little bit, I still did the job, and now I feel 10 times better, man. So yeah, that's always the case, you know. When you don't feel like it, after you do it, you feel so happy that you did it, whatever it is, you know, going out for a run, going out for a walk, cooking your meals, going to the gym training, doing your, I don't know, homework if you're in school or in college, whatever. You feel so much better after it. And yeah, that's what I always remind myself, you know. If I don't feel like doing something, I'm like, okay, I need to do it. Just remember the feeling after. I will be much more happier if I do it than if I didn't. But sometimes when you mess yourself up really in the gym, you need to take an extra day off, even if it means taking 2 days off in a row. Don't think that you will regress from it. Some of the best bodybuilders in the world train 4 days a week, and I know most of the guys that go to the gym that have, you know, that are aspired by those big guys that want to be, all those guys that want to be big. Even myself, we go to the gym 5, 6, maybe even 7 times a week. For me, not 7, but for me, mostly 5 to 6. And honestly, if you go 4 days a week to the gym, I don't think you will. I don't think that will hinder your growth. It can, if you're training really, really hard, pushing yourself to the limit, it can only benefit you. Trust me, man, because body needs a lot of more recovery than you think. As you get more and more advanced, you need more recovery and more rest days because you get so much better at executing the movement and so much better at getting all the stimulus out of a set that you get you get better at training execution, and you get more out of one set than you used to get out of 3 or 4 sets when you were just starting out. And that's what I see. That's the trend lately that I'm starting to see, especially with guys that I follow on social media and stuff. Some people that just become pros or that are really close to becoming pro, all of them are training 5, 6, 7 days a week, and then they slow down, they pull it back to 4 or 5 times a week, and they grow more. So yeah, that's the trend that I've been seeing lately. Less time in the gym. I mean, I wouldn't say less time in the gym. I would say the time in the gym is more efficient. It's still there. They're still going. Just the time efficiency in the gym is better. And yeah, man, I mean, they're going less. They're going 4 days a week or 5 instead of 6, 7, and they're growing more. So yeah, I mean, to for you to be able to understand this, and you just need experience. You just need to go to the gym day in, day out, and after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will understand this. If someone was telling me all of this and I was just starting out, I would say, "What the hell are you talking about, man? You're a bodybuilder. You need to train 6 times a week. 1 day off. That's it. 6 times a week, 2 times a day. That's all that you do. Eat, sleep, train, and that's it. You know." But yeah, it ain't like that. Some people are freaks. Some people are genetic freaks that can do that. But those people are minority, guys. Out of, let's say, 100 professional bodybuilders, those people are maybe 5% at most. I would say even less. You know, maybe like 2 or 3% out of 100. So 2 or 3 people out of 100 are going to the gym, 6 times a day. 6 times a day, 6 times a week. But if they are going 6 times a week, trust me, they ain't training like the guys. They ain't training with so much volume and so much intensity like the guys that are going 4 days a week. Because let's be real for a second. Let's think about it. Can you really go to the gym 6 times a week and do 15 to 20 working sets every day? Man, I think you're just asking for trouble at that point, and you're asking for a injury or muscle tear or something like that. But yeah, we're all different. You need to play with it. You need experience, and you need to find out what works for you. There is no perfect split. There is no one way of doing things. We're all different. We all have different genetics. You just need to figure out what works for you. When you find out what works for you, stick to it, man, and you will get there. The most important thing is to be consistent. If you ain't consistent, bad news, man. I've got some bad news then. You ain't gonna make it. That's it for today. Cream of rice. Can't wait, man. I finally got my taste and smell back, so I can taste my cream of rice and enjoy it. I'm out, guys. Peace out.